back, Raiders franchise, the Season 4 preseason. To quickly recap last episode, we went through the offseason. That includes the re-sign, draft, free agency, all that shebang. We're going to quickly show off our new team. Well, same team, new faces. As you can see, the very important one is we have a new quarterback. It is no longer Will Levis. We, in the draft, were able to select Rashad Jackson, quarterback out of Miami. Took him with the 14th pick. He was, I want to say, the second quarterback taken. I want to say, I don't remember who took another quarterback. But I know the Browns did as well, and they went 15th, so they picked one after us. Granted, this was Washington's pick that we had, that we selected them with, that we made earlier in the season that we were able to get due to that. But we also selected a few other guys. I don't know why I backed out so prematurely. We ended up drafting Ezekiel Alford. Looks like a pretty solid running back. 6th round, so very late pick. But he's going to immediately be our running back 3, maybe running back 4. I know Sergio Lowell is obviously going to try and get some playing time outside of that, but I think he's mainly going to be our return man. We also ended up drafting a few other guys. Ben Tover. I know, that's his actual name. I didn't edit that. 4th round pick. We have a bunch of receivers hitting free agency this year. Jack Best, Dante Ford, Monte Litton. I just don't see a world where we're keeping all 3 of them. Maybe not even 2 of them. So it just made sense to move on. Got some new O-linemen. Carlos Santos, we signed through free agency. Max Thigpen, signed for free agency. Lost a few O-line players, but we elected to, sign some. Najee Denard. As you see, we signed a few guys. A lot of young guys who have upside. We also drafted Matias Estrade with our final pick in the draft, 7th round. So yeah, that's how the offense is looking. Looking at the defense, we do have a new cornerback, Max Dunn. We selected with, I want to say, either our 3rd round pick or our first 4th round pick. Okay, yeah, he was a 3rd round pick, future starter potential. Maybe won't get that playing time that he wants very early on, but will hopefully develop into a guy we can hopefully use. As you can see, Eric Stokes no longer here. Unfortunately, we decided to go different ways. And then that's pretty much it for key players. As you can see, there's like Brady Bullocks, Donald Taft. We draft. These are a lot of our defense picks. I really liked our defense. Didn't they necessarily need them? We also have Biddle. He was an early pick. Jason Biddle. Hopefully he's able. This is my plan for Max Crosby when he eventually, hits the can. 2 years left on his deal. Gonna definitely play out this year, but depending on how he plays, could be a guy who potentially trade going into final of year's deal. I don't think we're gonna re-sign him though, regardless. So yeah. Sorry if you hear some background noise. I think my headphones, should be able to prevent it. But I have a cat and a dog today, joining me.
A new rookie class has joined the team.
Ain't that right, Abu? Normally you're hiding away, but you're here now. Oh, and he's running away now. Look at that. Rashad Jackson. The plan is for him to be the quarterback 1 right away. As you saw, he is going to be starting the first preseason game. We obviously think very highly of him to the point where we're putting him at that number 1 spot on the depth chart. We are at 72 players, got to shrink the roster down to 53, 12 practice squad guys. Dude, you ain't even making the team. You know what? Maybe you can. Maybe you can be that starter, just not for us. All right. We're going to go ahead and actually look to trade you away now because I'm not going to have that kind of energy on our team. We traded you away for a 6th-round pick. Maybe we could get a 6th in return, maybe even a 5th. Oh, of course, you're missing your 5th. Because I don't even know what picks I have this year. I don't want to have too many. Multiple thirds, multiple fourths, multiple pit. Oh my goodness. Gonna go a few years in the future with this one. Trade him away for a 5th-round pick. Just get this controversy out of here. We don't want that. But last thing now we have to do is check the depth chart, make sure I didn't mess anything up. Good news is that's one less roster spot we have to deal with. Oh yeah, I didn't mention all right. We like to run it back with the special teams unit one more year. They're all aging, but ultimately they have not hit their peak yet, or not their peak. They have not started really going down the hill. They still have that year in them. I think Bobenmeyer did regress 1 overall, but I mean that's 1 overall. We can survive with that. But not going to be doing as much commentary. I mean, we're doing 3 games, so I mean, forgive me. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to give Wes Agnew to start for this game. Have him play the first quarter. Rashad Jackson probably play second and third, and then Bradley Feldman play the fourth. So just do with that as you will. And then for games 2, obviously, we're probably going to have Rashad Jackson play the first half, Agnew play the third, Feldman play the fourth. And Jarius Easley, our 2nd-round pick from last year, getting his first year as a starter, gets injured. It's 26 yards to Rondale Moore for a first down. Another 7 for him. Matt Royster, the stud, knocks it away. Eddie Kirkland with the sack. He's going to get the start this year. And they kick a field goal. Max Stone is going to get some reps as a returner, so definitely excited to see that. 7 yards to Genty for the air. That's a first down. Another 5 yards for the air for Genty. Agnew rushes for 4. And we get sacked by Kenny Clark. So we're going to have to punt this one away. Good return by them. Bijan with 9 yards in the first down. 7 yards for Bijan now. We probably are just going to get that 1 rep out of Agnew. 9 yards to Darnell Mooney. 3rd and 1. 10 yards to Kyle Pitts for a first down. 6 yards to Rondale Moore. 2nd and 4. 3rd and 4. And they go for a 26-yard touchdown, Rondale Moore. All right, well, he has a minute to make the most of this. That's guaranteed 2 plays. 10 yards to Mario Douglas. 5 yards to Genty. 10 yards to Bentover. He's still out there. All the other backups are in. We're going to let him finish this drive. And after that, we're going to pull him. 9 yards for Jerome Ford in the first down. Penalty on Braden Swinson. 7 yards for Jerome Ford. Right outside the red zone, we're going to hop into slow motion. Doing well, though, Wes Agnew on this drive. Rocking at number 0. And that's going to be complete down to the 12-yard line. Pickup of 9. 88. That is, oh my goodness, who was that? Bent over. Run forward, powers forward for that final yard, bringing up first down from the 10.5-yard line. Still can't get a first down, however, less than half a yard separates us from the end zone. So if we were, so definitely gonna be very tough. Ezekiel, I don't remember his name. All right, this is the preseason. This is our chance to learn these guys' name. Little to no gain. Tries to squeeze it into Vaughn Hill, but too tight of a pass. Ball is incomplete. 3rd and 11 now at the 11. Agnew rolling out, and he's going to take the sack. Deion Walker. Well, this gives us a chance to put in Rashad Jackson and Ezekiel Alford. Chip shot by Carlson is good. All right, so next drive we're going to see, and here he is, Christmas Smith with the injury, and the interception. First pass, incomplete. Second pass, incomplete. Third pass, incomplete. We get the sack. There we go. And they pin us at the 1. Well, let's see this drive, man. Oh, first 4 passes. Go incomplete. Hey, it's complete. Kalen Robinson, our cornerback. Why is he even out there? Get out of here, Kalen Robinson. You play defense. 10 yards to Garrett Barnett, the wide receiver. Easton Glanton. That name sounds familiar. We're definitely going to have to look up on that. I want to say he played for us. 27 yards to Demario Douglas. There we go. Good start there. 3rd and inches. Jerome Ford picks it up. Inside 2 minutes. Gonna go ahead and hop into slow-mo for the rest of this half. You see Jerome Ford out there. Good scramble. Gonna manage 3 yards. Rashad Jackson. No gain there for Jerome Ford. Brings up 3rd and 7 now. Picked up well pressure-wise, and he's going to get the first down. Timeout injury there. You hate to see injuries, especially in the preseason. First down at the 19, 32 seconds left. Quick pass is going to be complete. Able to break a tackle and still going. Who is that? Mateo Francisco, the third string tight end. Brings pressure and gonna get home. Third and 12 now for Rashad Jackson. Running out of time, he's gonna get hit and go down. All right, and we take our timeout. So we failed to score a touchdown in the first half, barring we fake it here. And the kick is good, so 13-9. Still got a game. Both teams' top receivers for this preseason game, Monte Lynn, I'm guessing there's Addison, probably the wide receiver fours, yet to record a catch. We're going to go ahead and watch this kickoff, man, because I'm an idiot and didn't back out in time. But we see Monte Lynn return it up to the 26-yard line. All right. Now we hop into slow motion. Or not slow motion, normal motion. Penalty on the defense, Braden Swinson. That's not good for him. That's 2 penalties now this game. 6 yards to Mateo Francisco. I'm not complaining with this. I like Francisco. I'm glad he's finally getting the chances he deserves. We had a Monte Lynn finally get involved, 13 yards, followed by 2 back-to-back plays by Jerome Ford. Picks up the first down. We're going to now hop in slow-mo. Pretty close to the red zone. Bit outside of it. And that's incomplete. He had Francisco just overfrozen, had pressure coming in his face. And that one sucks. And that's going to be complete to Douglas. Demario Douglas down inside the 1-yard line. Not inside. Looks like it's going to roll him just outside of it. Powering his way in is going to be Jerome Ford. And first touchdown of the game goes to him. And they do not complete a pass. All right. And they get a good punt pinned at the 3-yard line. And we're going to go 3 and out. Four yards for Tyrone Tracy. 21 yards to Derek Addison. 4 yards for Tyrone Tracy. 3 yards for Tyrone Tracy. 4 yards to Garrett Barnett. Picks up the first down. Jason Biddle injured on the play. That's not good. CJ Newkirk getting involved. Penalty on Patrick Jones, the new addition. He is honestly, and this sucks to say for him, probably not going to make the roster. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton, why he's getting playing time right now, I don't know. We're going to go ahead and put in our final quarterback of the game. In case of an injury, we'll put Rashad Jackson as the backup. But we're going to go ahead and put Bradley Feldman out there. And he throws an interception immediately. Not a good case, Bradley Feldman. Not a good case. The most experienced quarterback on our team. Granted, this is going to be his third year. So all three of our quarterbacks currently on roster are rookies. Or not rookies, excuse me, on a rookie deal. What a completion. Easton Glenn. I swear he used to be our backup quarterback. 20-16, now the Falcons lead. 12 yards to Monte Linton. Incomplete pass. 6 yards. 7 yards for Jerome Ford. We're in the fourth quarter. Now we're in crunch time. 6 yards to Jerome Ford. 6 yards to Mateo Francisco. 3 yards for Jerome Ford. 3rd and 1. We get sacked. Braden Swinson. That's huge for him. He's been having an iffy game. We go for it, and we do not get it. Tyrone Tracy gets 10 yards through the air, followed by a 65-yard touchdown run. We got to complete a pass, man. Six yards for Tyrone Tracy. They don't pick it up. This is pretty much our final chance, our last gasp of air. Is this drive, hoping we get a stop and then another drive. We're down 11 points. Jerome Ford injured on the play. 3 yards. Mateo Francisco gets us the first down. Ezekiel Alford for 4 yards. 6 yards. Mateo Francisco. He is balling out. 11 yards to Monte Lynn. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 12 now after the penalty. They reviewed something. Right down Broadway. Down by 8 points now. We're probably going to go into slow-mo for the rest of this game. Defense is going to need a stop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 2 yards there for Tyrone Tracy. That's a decent start.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We bring pressure. Unable to get there. Brace a tackle. Is that their O-lineman? That's a big man.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go handoff. I assume that's Tracy again.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We took our timeout. They go pass. And good tackle. 3rd and 2. Kalen Robinson with the tackle.
Complete to number 89.
Need a stop here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they go play action, and that's going to work to perfection. They're down inside the 30-yard line. and Jared Frazier gets injured. He may have faked it. But first down ends it, and there's the first down. Technically, it's not over, but I mean, we're going to have little to no time. We need them to miss this chip shot field goal. I mean, you can probably see what's happening, and they get the first down, and that is officially going to end it.
10 more yards.
Now, whether they want to be nice and try and score a touchdown, that's up to them. They do. 34-19. I swear this is a former guy for us, this Easton Clayton kid. But Rashad Jackson, 7 for 14, 90 yards. Feldman, 8 for 16, 66 yards and an interception. 5 for 7 for 41 for Wes Agnew. Jerome Ford had a great game rushing. Ezekiel Alford definitely did not. 4 yards per carry, by the way, 75 yards and a touchdown for Ford. Receiving, Demario Douglas led the way. Mateo Francisco definitely had a good game. Monte Lynn had a slow start, definitely picked it up later on. Blocking, 2 sacks for Carlos Santos, 1 for Matias Estrada, Najee Denard, Nate Sellers, Max Figpen, and Jose Wallace. Total tackles, 10 for Antonio Johnson, 6 for Kalen Robinson, Christopher Smith, with the lone tackle for loss going for Jonathan Culp. Jason Biddle and Eddie Kirkland with a sack. We obviously know Christopher Smith and Kyle Hamilton got the interceptions. Kicking was perfect. Punting, 57-yard average. I mean, just needed better play, and we did not get it. Okay. Was just checking to see if Kalen Robinson was still going to be getting reps. But for this preseason game, we should see Rashad Jackson actually get the start. Wes Agnew definitely a 2. Bradley Feldman definitely a 3. I think this is probably the order we're looking at now. Maybe Wes Agnew, if he plays well enough, could get the start. But I mean, we spent a first-round pick. We obviously want him to see the field as soon as possible. Cameron Curl joins the Jets in a trade. Ooh. And they elect to sign Dane Belton as a replacement. So the Jets trade. Ooh, the Rams making a few trades. They trade with the Bears. Jets trade a 6th-round pick and halfback Lamont Randolph for Cam Curl. Another trade. Rams trade D tackle Marcus Harris and a 5th-round pick for right tackle Ozzie Trapilo. And the other trades we should know about? We do. Oh, well, this is us. Okay, well, there's also this one. There's a lot of trades. Oh my goodness, so many trades. Raiders trade a second. Oh, that's us. I mean, oh my goodness, there's so many. I guess maybe the Cam Curl does make sense. I mean, you just got Eric Stokes. But one thing I do want to check is I don't even know how I'd check this. My guess would be like NFL rosters. We just played. It was the Falcons. He definitely was our draft pick. I want to say this is the dude we traded up to get. We traded our 6th-round pick for a 7th to draft him. And he ended up being like a really solid player. But we've just taken, I mean, let's see, we've done this free drafts now, and we've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks between 3 drafts. Like, just unfortunate for him. I mean, good for him. But he's getting playing time. Maybe he's better than Wes Agnew or Bradley Feldman. I mean, Bradley Feldman looked like hot shit, if I'm to be honest. Like, so did Rashad Jackson in a sense, but at least Rashad Jackson's like this. That was his first career game, and he starts it off with a bang, 70-yard touchdown. Let's go, Rashad Jackson! Yes. Bradley Davis. This might have been the team. The Seahawks might have been the team who actually drafted, because it was like they have Sam Darnold, but not the greatest overall. But you are locked in for 3 years with him, so maybe this is who they drafted. Top 2 quarterbacks from this draft. We'll definitely have to now look at this after we're moving the football. Ezekiel Alford kills the momentum. 10 yards to Jack Best for a first down. Let's go. 11 yards to Dante Ford. We're moving his football. And Best drops it. 3rd and 4. Touchdown to Dante Ford. Listen, maybe he just needed to get that first game nerves out of his system, because he is balling out right now. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. 8 yards to Jalen Knoll. 7 yards to Kenneth Walker. 5 yards to Kenneth Walker. That's a first down. And a Bryce Kabildu. I didn't get to really see the name. Injured on the play. 3rd and 12. Likes to rush it. Going to be well short of a first down. They're going to punt it for a touchback. 10-yard rush by Genty. Not quite enough for a first down, apparently. Oh, 10 yards for Genty again. 14 yards for Douglas. Or not Douglas, excuse me, Fortin. 9 yards for Besh. And he's injured on the play. Oh, no. Evie, stop it. Jackson slings it in there to Fortin for a first down. By the way, in case you forgot, Jackson is going to start the first half while Agnew's going to get the 3rd. Feldman gets the 4th again. Genty with a move. Genty down inside the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. And we're going to give to Jerome Ford, who's going to power in for the touchdown. So 3 drives for this offense, 3 touchdowns. Thirteen yards to JSN there. Sorry, my dog's been peeing on my bed lately. She pissed on it twice yesterday, and we're thinking, territory thing, because my cat normally sleeps up there with me. Maybe she's not a big fan of that, but basically now I'm having to, anytime she gets on my bed, I have to take her off immediately, so. End up punting that one away. They got 12 yards, followed by 14 yards. Penalty on Joey Ray's. 11 yards to JSN. 2nd and 9 would have been a first down. No penalty. 3rd and 9. They aren't going to pick it up, but this is definitely 4-down territory, and they do go for it, and they do pick it up. And Eddie Kirkland with the sack. And they get 28 yards to JSN anyway. We're going to hop into slow motion for the rest of this half. We'll maybe even get to see a chance at Rashad Jackson and his 2-minute drill. As looking, throwing, end zone, incomplete. Royster on coverage there. I mean, why we have Royster on a receiver? He made the play though. And down goes Bradley Davis. Max Crosby with the sack, and that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. Third and 18. Need to get to the 14 for a first down. There's pressure. Gets it away. It's going to be caught, but not enough for a first down. And we took a timeout, so obviously we're going to get the ball back, trying to get some more points on the board. But 21-3 is the score. We get the ball back with 1:53 at the moment. We'll see if we return it and how much time will be left after that. Which we only get up to the 26-yard line, and that's going to bring us down to 1:49. Douglas only has the one catch, but it went for one target, one catch, 70 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, that's not a stat line I'd be complaining about. First down now for the 26. Check down to Genty, able to break a tackle, picks up the first down, and goes out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Check down to Bowers. He's able to get around people. Also able to break a tackle and get out of bounds up to the 47 for a first down. 200 yards in the first half for Jackson. On pace for 400 yards currently. Granted, he's not playing the second half, so that's not happening. Rolling out, able to just throw that one away. Smart play there.
Jackson's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
That's going to be complete. Brock Bowers, 9 yards. 3rd and 1 now. Jackson looking, throwing. Complete. That's Brock Bowers again. First down to the 31. 40 seconds to go.
A 7-yard gain.
Jackson slinging it over the middle. That's going to be complete to Demario Douglas. 1st and goal to the 7. Timeout. Timeout with 31 seconds left. 1st and goal now. Jackson alone in shotgun. We got 4 people lined up on the left side. It's going to be a screen to Genty. Genty able to cut inside. And he's in the end zone. What a first half for Rashad Jackson.
His kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 28, Seahawks 3. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I mean, we'll see what they do. They have 3 timeouts, 21 seconds. Field goal is definitely a possibility here. Obviously, it's preseason as well, so it doesn't really matter what happens. Just kind of going to see what your drill, in case you would need a situation like this, goes like, I suppose. That's a good play.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Kenneth Walker able to make a man miss, get out of bounds, pick up a 9.
To Kenneth Walker. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
And he slides down with 8 seconds to go.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Still have one timeout. Probably need a few more yards to feel comfortable. So
And the
probably a little
Seahawks
check
first
down just to pick up those few yards. And that's exactly what's going to happen. But it's going to be incomplete and 5 seconds left.
Harrison
Yeah, you don't really.
on for the field goal. A
61-yard attempt.
The kick is no good.
And it's no good.
Keeps the score Raiders 28, Seahawks 3. Daniel Carlson for the
It's
Raiders field
preseason.
goal.
Let's see if we can hit a 66-yarder. Would not have had the distance anyway. No good. But yeah, this is definitely them. Oh, sweet. So this is a battle between the top 2 quarterbacks drafted. I don't remember where he got picked. But, I mean, yeah. He was the first quarterback selected. That's all that matters. He earned that right. Jared Frazier with the sack. Third and long now. They're going to throw an incomplete pass, and they're going to have to punt here. Backups out there now. We'll see how they do. 7 yards for Jerome Ford. 3rd and 3. 5 yards to Jerome Ford. That's a first down. 12 yards to Mateo Francisco. 6 yards for Ford. Another 6 yards for Ford. 3 yards for Ford. 2nd and 7. 9 yards to Mateo Francisco. That's going to be enough for a first down. Put us either right at the red zone, right outside. Right outside, but I mean, it says the 20-yard line. It counts. And Agnew is going to be sacked at the 23-yard line. Tries to scramble away, unable to.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 23-yard line.
And down he goes again. That ball is out. But we're able to recover it. Oh my days. 3rd and 26 now, back at the 36.
Brings up 3rd down.
Complete to Douglas. Douglas able to get a lot of yards there. 4th and 5, however. Not nearly enough for a field goal. And, well, punting unit's going to head out there. Or, excuse me. Yeah, misspoke. Field goal is good. Not enough for a first down, so they went for the field goal. Not punt. There we go. Bit late, but the accuracy that matters.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down from the 25. Check down is complete. Picks up 8 yards.
Complete to Ricky White. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looks like maybe he was expecting him to keep running, but he stopped. That's maybe just a miscommunication.
3rd down and 2.
Good bat down there. That's Kytrell Clark, someone we brought in. However, he's probably not going to make the team. Unfortunately for us, Max Dunn was just too good of a value to pass up on. Okay, well, that just shows every time we made it in the red zone last game, we failed to score a touchdown. However, we've already scored 66% today. Good start. Jerome Ford. This is probably going to be Agnew's final drive as well. Tony on Matias Estrada. D'Angelo Favors for 10 yards. 5 yards for Jerome Ford. 3rd and 5. 9 yards to Jerome Ford. That's a first down. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 13. 4th and 10. Field goal is good. We're going to go ahead and put our final quarterback in for today, Bradley Feldman. He gets the 4th quarter. I mean, Wes Agnew got to play one play, but he started that drive, so he gets to finish it. Since it was, in a good spot. Ricky White going off right now. What the heck? The 4th and 12 now. And they get it. Fair enough. I laughed at them, but they picked it up, so goes me, I guess.
Donald's pass complete to number 8. It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Down goes Darnold. Ball's out. Picked up. Bo Richter. And, I mean, just a terrible game for the Seahawks all around. Does not look like it's going to be getting any better. I mean, you're down 34-3 with halfway to go in the 4th quarter. I mean, you can hear the fans are silent. I mean, I know it shows a lot of fans. This is a lie. They've probably already headed to the parking lot. They saw the quarterback they wanted. We're down to the 3rd strings, like, in a blowout. No reason to stay around. I don't blame them. Five minutes remaining in the game. 34-3. I'll say it's Arroyo. It is Elijah Arroyo. 2nd and 6 now to the 9-yard line. Darnold end zone. That's going to be complete. Gage Larvadane gets them on the board. And they go for an onside kick. I didn't even think about that. I mean, you're down 24 points. Are you seriously going for an onside? 3rd and 1. And we get sacked. Could try a long field goal. No. 13 yards to Isaac Graham. 13 yards to Isaac Graham. That showed up twice. Alright, I was not reading it twice. It showed up twice, so I read it. I guess I did technically read it twice. He's in that context. And we get an interception with Max Dunn. And there's a penalty on the defense. Heck yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and get another touchdown, I guess. And Jerome Ford's just going to run in from 10 yards out. And we drop a 40 bomb on the Seahawks. 41-10. Their only touchdown came in the fourth quarter. Poor Feldman didn't even attempt a pass. But, I mean, both these guys went off. 16 for 22, 46 free touchdowns. Shaw Jackson played amazing. 10 for 13 for 86 yards. Jerome Ford went off. 81 yards off 18 carries, 4.5 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. Ezekiel Alford is not looking too great. I'm going to be honest. 8 for 65, 8 yards a carry for Genty. Didn't even talk about that. Dante Ford, 7 for 85 and a touchdown. Douglas, 4 for 118 and a touchdown. Ford, 4 for 25. Bowers, 3 for 30. 3 for 21 for Cisco. 2 for 19 for Besh and Genty, with Genty getting a touchdown. Blocking, 2 tackles or 2 sacks for Thigpen, 1 for Sellers and Bernard. 11 total tackles for Max Dunn. 2 tackles for loss for him. 1 sack for D. Winters, Jared Frazier, Max Crosby, half sack for Kirkland and Culp, with the interception going to Max Dunn. We also had a forced fumble, recovery by Richter, fumble by Winters, kicking. We did miss the 66-yarder, but no fault there. Punting, not great, but didn't need to be. How long has this stream been going on for? Not even an hour yet. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I mean, it would have been crazy if I was already pushing the 2-hour limit. If you don't know, you can only stream for 2 hours before, like it cuts you off. So I was just making sure. So, I mean, even if this final game takes extremely long, probably 40 minutes, we'll still have another half hour-ish to be able to make the roster cuts.
A new rookie.
Don't tell me it's going to be this again. It keeps asking about these. It didn't ask last year. Maybe because we didn't have a first-round pick last year. But it just keeps asking that. I should only have to answer once, maybe twice. One preseason, one regular season. Maybe, the plan changed or something. But to ask every week, we're going to be without Dante Ford, Bo Richter, Tonka Hemingway. They're going to be without Kyler Murray and Paris Johnson. Oh, that's right. Actually, just got reminded by looking at Kyler Murray somehow. Seahawks, quarterback, Bradley Davis. Pick 8. Yes. So he was the first quarterback taken. So final game here, we're going to be going against the Cardinals. I think we're going to do same thing as before. First half goes to Rashad Jackson. Third quarter goes to Wes Agnew. Fourth quarter to Bradley Feldman. But I honestly don't know if Bradley Feldman's going to make the team. He is practice squad eligible. We normally do run free quarterbacks, but we might elect to go 2. Granted, he would be on the practice squad nonetheless, so I guess technically we would still have 3, but we normally have 3 guys on the active roster. Just in case there is a freak injury that, I know it's very unlikely that both quarterbacks get injured, but just on the off chance, Caleb Rogers injured on the play, by the way, Ben Tover getting out there. Why is Ben Tover out there? I mean, I'm not complaining, but shouldn't it be Monte Linton, or is he injured as well? He's there. Maybe it's just slot receiver. No. I really do like Monte Linton. I do, but I just don't see him being on this team next year. He's a great receiver. I think he could, which is crazy for an undrafted guy. He has made such a crazy, impact. In past seasons, he was just a preseason guy. Obviously, he worked his way up from, being undrafted. That's not even guaranteed a roster spot, able to make the team. And now he's, a top 4 receiver, getting playing time in regular season games. Like, definitely not something to be, sad about. I just think, you know, his potential is too good for our team. I think, he could be maybe making an impact somewhere else. And no reason for us to hold him back. We scored a touchdown by who? Genty, rushing touchdown. Makes sense. Just to quickly let you guys know as well, as you see, I'm uploading pretty much every day now. Not going to be uploading tomorrow. Going to give this series a little 1-day break. I mean, I did just upload it for like a week in a row. But the plan is to keep uploading, 6 times a week. Sunday always was, probably always will be that exception since there is football on. Maybe come off season it'll die down a bit, but that is my friend's only day off. Well, not only day off, the only guaranteed one. Like, not. They have a guaranteed day off. They have multiple. I'm not going to say their other ones. And we just knocked that fumble out and pick it up. The Kobe Dean. They're off Sunday and they're off a different day. But I'm not off that different day. I'm off Sunday. So, come NFL season when it is over, I was just going to be hanging out with them on those Sundays. I mean, 6 days a week, not anything to really complain about. EV. Shh. Thrown 4 for 8 yards. EV. Shh. 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 What are you barking at? Ooh. Dangerous play there. Lucky that wasn't ruled a backwards pass. Looked very close to me. That's complete to Bowers over the middle, 1st and goal to the 3-yard line. So yeah. Plus, I mean, doing this series will probably be, maybe I try and mix in some other videos there, but still, even then, that's probably going to be 5 videos a week of this series. I mean, I'm eventually going to get bored of this series. I'm having a great time right now. And it translates, how well you do in the game is how much I enjoy it. I mean, granted, we did not win the Super Bowl last year, but we made it. We were up 24-7 at halftime. We're not going to talk about, what happened in the second half. Hey, Monte Linton. Hey, penalty. Is that an automatic first down? Let's go. We got bailed out. Monte Linton again, 11 yards. Oh, shoot. Let's go ahead and hop into slow motion. We are past 2 minutes. Yeah. Maybe do some other ones. I'm definitely looking to make a video breaking down my predictions for the awards. The NFL awards, MVP, Coach of the Year, Players of the Year, all that. Probably going to be sometime later this week. In between the divisional round and the championship game. And we had Bowers, just he wasn't ready for the ball. I do also want to branch, not outside the NFL, but I definitely want to open some more variety, which is why, 1 video a week I'm not really worried about. I mean, thinking of other stuff, I used to do, I shouldn't say used to, I did literally like 1 knockoff series where it was just me ranking all the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. You know, I am a big Nintendo fan. So maybe I do some other videos, maybe not necessarily Mario Nintendo related, because I think it would be cool to record my gameplay playing those games, but at the same time, I'm not able to. I don't have the kind of equipment for that. I mean, I'm streaming on a PlayStation, like, I'm not exactly a tech guy. I don't have a PC, like capture cards and all this stuff you need or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time now. Maybe I do some PlayStation stuff. I mean, I can do that. I've always occasionally done Minecraft on here. I try to, but I've moved towards Twitch for that. Granted, I have not streamed in forever. I have been thinking about, probably not for this Madden, but maybe for like College Football 27. I know that's getting kind of close, still about half a year out. Maybe I try and give that a chance again. However, I don't want to do a series on it. But that actually reminds me, I could hop back to my Road to Glory on College Football 26. That could be something I will do. Yeah, I just want to experiment. You know, I love this, don't get me wrong. But it's nice to have some variety. We are moving this football right at the cusp of field goal range. And we're going end zone. 1-on-1. Oh, I don't know how I got that timeout. What is Wishbone? Just trick plays?
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
It's in! 62 yards! What a kick. Yeah, I'd like to, expand potentially. Try some other stuff. Like I said, it's only going to be temporary unless, it explodes somehow, but not expecting that to happen. Maybe look into some story games. I have been thinking about playing Red Dead. I've played Red Dead 2. I'd never played the story though, so it'll be fun to maybe, live stream myself playing that. Last thing, we gotta change the depth chart. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you'd be interested in stuff like that. Definitely, just an idea for now. Maybe I just switch to doing other NFL stuff. I know Sporkle is a thing, like you can do quizzes on there. Definitely would be a cool idea. Show off my. But I swear, whenever I hop on Sporkle, I get humbled. It's asked the stupid questions. And I don't know what it is. It's like, I should definitely know this. Touchdown? Touchdown? No. But that was a touchdown. What do you mean? He is down short. Oh.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Out of curiosity, who was our fullback?
Brings up second and goal.
Is it D'Angelo Favors? It is. Okay, because I want him to get that touchdown. He was right there. Granted, if he gets stuffed here, I'm sorry, D'Angelo. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, I did not realize the score. 30-0. When did this happen? I thought this was actually like a close game. I guess not. I'm currently doing some IRL stuff currently, so not going to be commentating. I am in my room though. I just gotta like put some clothes away and stuff. You know how it is. Okay, we have the ball. We lose 2 yards. 3rd and 10. 27 yards to Douglas. "26 yards. 22 yards. 1st and goal. We're gonna watch this. Got most of the clothes put away already, so. But this will be Wes Agnew's final drive, which is going to be a touchdown. The Sparrow, that's our Trent Sparrow. That's our rookie tight end we drafted. Oh, I forgot to back out. I thought I pressed circle. I guess I didn't. Extra points good. 37-0. All right. That'll do it for Wes Agnew for the preseason, barring an injury. It's going to be Bradley Feldman's time to shine. We'll see if he actually attempts a pass this time. Eight yards to Sergio Hertz. They get the first down. In their defense, I don't know who their quarterback is. I'm actually going to back out and see since we're about to go in slow-mo anyway. It's obviously Adrian Kramer, but I don't know who the other one is. Taco Childress. Or is Adrian? I don't know. Because they have Kyle Murray, but he's injured, obviously. Oop, forgot to go into slow motion. Looking to throw, going, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by D. Winters, the veteran.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing a crossbody. Good play there by us, not falling for that. And that handoff's going to be a good one. Down to the 5-yard line, 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And losing 2 yards there is a swarm of us were ready for it.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up
2nd and goal. Be a man in motion. Incomplete. Pressure there. Maybe a screen pass. 3rd and goal now from the 7.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he's going to get to the 3-yard line. What do you do? Do you take the guaranteed points? Don't want to get shut out. No, they're going to go for this. I mean, big risk, high reward, and it's going to be a reward. McLaughlin Andy McLaughlin gets the touchdown. With 9.5 left to go, 37-7. Who would be looking at a late comeback? And I miss Red Zone already. By the way, that's not how you watch football, then. For me, I have Sunday Ticket plus Red Zone on YouTube's subscription. So I just go ahead, put Red Zone on there, and then I put 3 other games there, and then whatever games are left, I put on my phone. Sometimes there's even more games that I can't even watch, so I would rely on Red Zone. There's also the games that are like localized that I can't watch, due to your TV, or not your TV, like it's on TV due to where you live that don't show up there, that you can only watch through, the little highlights Red Zone gives. But it's fun. I mean, I really like it that way. That's going to be Mateo Francisco. He is having a great preseason. And we dropped yet again another 40 bomb. I don't know what it was. Struggled that first preseason game. Maybe just had to get that first game jitters, all that rust out of the way, and we pick him off, Kalen Robinson. But, I mean, these past 2 games have been absolutely electric for us. The offense has been hitting on all cylinders. The defense has been hitting on all cylinders. The big question, obviously, is this is preseason. Is that going to translate to the regular season? Like, it doesn't matter now. It's great to see this, but, I mean, if it doesn't translate to the regular season, then, I mean, what's the point? 50 burger. And we get a sack, Jared Frazier. I hope it repeated. Jonathan Culp injured on the play. Why is he even playing? Jimmy Ventura. Patrick Jones with the sack. That's good for him. Put something on your resume, because that's the game. Time has zeros on the clock. 51-7. Absolute domination. Rashad Jackson, 15 for 24, 173. Granted, didn't throw a touchdown, but very clean game altogether. Plus Agnew 7 for 8 for 87 and a touch, or 128 and a touchdown. 3 for 3 for 32 and a touchdown for Feldman. Genty, 7.6 yards per carry, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jerome Ford didn't have a great game, but that's okay. D'Angelo Favors, 2 touchdowns rushing. Bowers, 6 for 73. Douglas, 4 for 95. Linden, 4 for 51. Francisco, 2 for 27 and a touchdown. Tover, 2 for 24. Besh, 2 for 32. Trent Sparrow, our 4th-string tight end, our rookie, I want to say 7th-round pick, able to get a catch and a touchdown there. Blocking, only 2 sacks. Caleb Rogers, Charles Grant. 8 tackles for N'Kobe Dean, 7 for Kyle Hamilton. D. Winters and Jason Bill are the only ones to record tackles for losses. 2 sacks for Jairus Easley, 1 for Patrick Jones, half a sack for Donald Taft, DeAndre Hughes, Jared Frazier, Jonathan Culp. Interception for Kalen Robinson. Forced fumble for N'Kobe Dean, and he had the recovery. Kicking was perfect. 6 for 6 on extra points. Punting, only had to punt once, and it was for 58 yards. Great game all around by everyone. I mean, round of applause, pat on the back. If we could keep all of you guys, I mean, we would, because, I mean, we looked unstoppable. There was another trade. We're going to go ahead and check the trades when we probably advance to the regular. Well, I don't know if we can, actually, so we're going to go ahead and check it now. Traded. Panthers trade 7th round pick and Jamon Dumas Johnson for Antoine Harrison. Vikings trade a 7th-round pick and Sam linebacker Juan Jimenez and a 4th-round pick for Andrew Mukuba. Colts trade a 5th-round pick and a cornerback Aaron Crawford for right guard Mark Shelley. Buccaneers trade 7th to 49ers and halfback Deontay Boner for left edge Deontay Farr. We got to cut 18 players. We're going to go by position. We don't ever go by that. So quarterback, we only have 3. We're definitely going to wait on quarterback. Obviously, if we don't have to cut them, we're not going to, but it's going to be definitely the last position we look at. Fullback, well, let's start with halfback. We're going to put Brett Bunkley and Khalil Ridley on the practice squad. I expect Bunkley to probably get picked up by a team. I'm going to rock with these 4 for now. Fullback, we shouldn't even have one, so yeah. If we did, they were gone. Wide receiver, Demario Douglas, Shaq Beck, Dante Ford, Monte Lynn. Those are the 4 safe. I reckon we keep you 2. We're going to cut Rafael Davis. We're going to practice squad Enrique Garcia. Tight end. Unfortunately for you, Trent Sperry is going to be practice squad. Maybe you develop into a tight end for you one day. We're gonna keep you both for now, but definitely prime candidates to get cut. I mean, we have 10 O linemen taking up spots. Nate Sellers, practice squad. I'd prefer to only really have 8 people, 1 tackle, and then, 2 guards or a guard in the center, kind of 1 outside, 2 interior. So we're going to put Estrada on the practice squad as well, which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Left edge. Unfortunately for you, Patrick Jones, you're going to get cut. Bo Richter, I think we're going to keep around for now, but you are a prime candidate, unfortunately. Mitchell Schwartz, we'll practice squad you. I mean, but yeah. D tackle, we should only have. Oh wow, we have a lot. Cameron Mills, we're going to practice squad, and then we're going to have to choose. Oh, I think we're going to cut Tonka Hemingway. Keep Leaky Foe too. Sam is fine. Mike, we're at 11 so far, so we're going to have to keep trimming down. Cody Lindenberg, get out of here. D Winters played amazing. Cornerback, there should be a lot. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Kytrell Clark, this is a tough one. We're in a practice squad. We're going to just straight up cut. Just straight up cut. Ah, I know it says not to cut Kytrell Clark, but he definitely is the one I'm leaning towards. Sorry, Rajon Knowles. And then we shouldn't have duplicates at these positions. Sorry, Kytrell Clark. Go somewhere else, hopefully. Okay, and that leaves 1 final player. It might have to be Blake Bullocks. We're going to practice squad bullocks. And with that being said, we're going to advance one final week. We're going to add players to the practice squad. Anyone who we can. And then we're going to choose draft class. Maybe assign our scouts in this stream, who knows. I find it a very boring task. I normally do that literally just on a random, probably like tomorrow, I'd probably just hop on for like 5-10 minutes and set that up. Okay, so who can we sign to the practice squad? We have no spots. Okay, well that makes that easy. Or unless it auto-filled the rest in, because I don't even know who you are. Brian Peck. But sure. But this is the team moving forward for this this season. How it's looking. We already damn. Rashad Jackson already has his depth trait revealed. It's only star, but hopefully, that's able to go up just due to him playing well. Knock on wood. All right. So that's the team. Offense, defense. Hey, stop barking. Thank you, Evie. And then the special teams, specialist. You already seen practice squad. We'll do scouts. I really have to use the bathroom, but I can hold it for a bit longer, I reckon. Obviously not quarterback anymore. I do reckon we actually do have a 3-star wide receiver. Probably look to get that all set up. For the other positions, I don't know. Our team is really good now. Probably just go after offensive tackle, get that O line. Wait, unable to hire. How Ishii. Wait, what? Do we not have our perk active? All right, I gotta be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, like desperately. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I see. We don't have them equipped. How the fuck do I take an ability off? I'm so confused. Won't let me. Is it weekly strategy? It is, okay. Oh my goodness, I hate this. Remove. Add. There we go. Max done, Jason Bitter. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, a boo decided to show up. Okay, so we then. I definitely think we hire a cornerback, tackle. If I scroll past interior offensive line, get the O line sorted. I want to make sure I have as much options as I possibly can there. And then what should be the final position? I don't even know what linebacker is. Screw it. We're doing linebacker. Wide receiver, I think we're going to do national. I would then say O line, definitely tackle. Only one guy. Okay, really good. Falls off. Eh, no one. Okay, decent guys. Okay, I reckon we would go southeast. We're now going to do interior O-line. No. Uh, Probably not. I mean, by default winning, okay, it's already been topped. Okay, so central. Central. And then we're going to do cornerback between north, east, and west. There's just a lot more. I mean, they're both good, don't get me wrong, but what we're looking for, there's just so many more. This one, which means by default, west. Last thing we're going to do, we're just going to do this OTAs because I know what it is. It's asking the same thing again. Alrighty, and that's going to do it. We'll check our injuries because we did training. We're going to be fouled Kyle Hamilton. They're going to be fouled Torrey Horton, uh, Tony Adams, I think. And then the other two, I don't know. But we're Sunday night prime time. Take a look at the roster. Without Kyle Hamilton, it's going to be Antonio Johnson, which I'm really confident in Antonio Johnson, so that's actually fine for me. But yeah, this is going to be the team for season 4 of Raiders franchise. Looking good, I think. Everyone's a green overall. Cornerback is definitely our weakest position, but we also have so many guys who I think can progress into something. Obviously, Kalen Robinson with his superstar depth should be a huge factor, only 22 years old. Darian Porter, going into a contract year, should definitely be a top guy to re-sign, in my opinion. But he's also 27, going to be 28. And then Isaac Ford, well, he's just kind of there. He's not really progressing too fast, but I'm happy with him. So yeah, this is the team, and hopefully we're able to win the Super Bowl. But that is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. And the next time you see this episode, we are going to be going against the Buffalo Bills Week 1 rematch of the AFC Championship game. So this should be a fun one. The game that ended in overtime that we won because we intercepted Josh Allen on like the first or second play of overtime. All right, see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.